Hello everybody. We're making...
That's white pudding.
Yeah, but you know what? That's cauliflower soup. We're not going to make that. We're going to make leek and potato soup.
But we need to make...
with bacon on it. Because everything's better with bacon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because bacon's like your favorite food, right?
Yeah.
Bacon and fruit snacks, right?
Bacon and gummy bears.
Yeah, bacon and gummy bears. So fortunately this is super easy. Basically you just cook the bacon, and I've got fully cooked bacon that I'm just going to crisp up in the microwave. Then I just have to chop some celery and some leeks. And this is the first time I have ever cooked a leek. First time I've ever bought a leek. I'm sure there's plenty of people in the world that eat these things all the time.
And they're heavy.
Yeah, they're heavy. I mean, they're just like giant onions. They're just not something that people around here eat very much.
Onions.
Yeah, I mean, they're huge onions. Yeah. Yeah, they smell onion. They smell good. It calls for 3 leeks. I'm not sure if these are a normal sized leeks or if these are giant leeks. They didn't even have regular leeks at the store. They only had organic leeks. Yeah. I guess they figure people who eat leeks are generally the type of people who eat organic food because they didn't have any regular leeks, just organic leeks. So anyway, this is an adventure. It's a new food. It's not super strange or anything. Like I said, they're just like giant onions, but...
And they look like giant leeks.
I think they do look like giant leeks. You're right. Do you think because they are giant leeks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like breaking apart.
Yeah. So we chop these up into just like 3/4 inch pieces, and just chop up the celery and chuck everything into the crock pot. It calls for chicken.
This is all jacked up.
I know, it's jacked up. It calls for chicken broth, cream of potato soup, evaporated milk. I'm not really sure what this does or what the purpose is, but we just followed the recipe. It also calls for frozen hash browns, which I'm assuming makes up the majority of the substance of this soup. I'm going to cook this bacon up. We're going to chop up the vegetables, chuck everything in there, and it cooks for 6 to 7 hours. And hopefully it's delicious, so we'll see. All right, so let's wash the other 2 leeks. Brendan already washed 1 leek. You want to wash another leek?
Yeah.
All right, you wash that one?
Yeah.
All that little grit and dirt in there. Let's get all that off so we don't eat it in our soup.
There is yucky, right?
Yeah. Because leeks come out of the ground.
Yeah.
So.
And they're vegetables.
That's right. They are vegetables. Very good.
And they like these have the hair things. And they look like weird hair, but this one doesn't have hair. This one doesn't have hair, but these 2 have hair.
This
Those
one
are
got
roots.
Yeah, they're roots. This one got a haircut, huh?
Yeah.
This one looks kind of like your hair. Looks like your hair in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that Brendan hair?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're just supposed to cut the leeks into 3/4 inch pieces, which is nice because it's basically just... What do you think is 3/4 inch? Like here, maybe? Roughly? Sure, why not? We'll just do maybe like that. I don't know. The thing is, in the crock pot, things tend, once it cooks down, everything just kind of falls apart and turns into a big mush, so watch your fingers.
And they look like little onions.
Yeah, they're like when we cut up green onions in those little slivers. So like a giant version of that.
It looks like much whiter.
Oh, knife just slid. That would have been really bad. Hey, we can make an onion volcano.
And what's this?
Yeah, you make one too.
It looks like a hula hoop. This one looks like a hula hoop.
You mean a hula hoop?
No, hula hoop.
Yeah, Lula Loop, come on.
What's a...
A hula hoop looks like this and that turns around.
Alright, here's the last leek. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of leeks. I don't know if these leeks are like way bigger than normal leeks.
Look at this.
This entire thing is filled with leeks. Alright, well hopefully they'll all just cook down and be yummy. Okay, next up, 2 stalks of celery. Woohoo! Let's say how small I cut this celery, so let's do it in chunks like this, I guess. Alright, let's get this celery in here.
It smells like fresh.
It smells fresh. The recipe calls for 6 slices of regular old bacon that you cook up in a skillet. I'm a big fan of the pre-cooked bacon because instead of spending 20 minutes in a skillet, it spends 20 seconds in the microwave, and it's just far easier. And again, in the crock pot, everything kind of just melts down and meshes together, so I don't think it really matters. Brendan's a big fan of bacon, right? Yeah. We're all big fans of bacon. It calls for 6 slices, so I'm probably going to do like at least 10 because you can't go wrong with more bacon. Okay, so the bacon is heated. Ow! Hurts. Greasy grossness off of it. And we just let this sit for a few minutes. Ow! What is going on here with this? What is this mess?
I'll take my Leek off. And I'm trying to get, I'll try to get my Leek.
Alright. Okay, anyway, so this is going to sit for just a few minutes. It'll harden up a little bit. And now I'm going to just dump the soups and the evaporated milk and the shredded potatoes and the sour cream all into the crock pot, and then we'll add the bacon and we'll be done. It's super easy. So now we've got our hash browns, 5 cups of this. 1, 2, all right, 4 3/4. All right, close enough.
I got a mosquito.
Chicken broth. Here I am pouring it.
Whoa, that's one.
Chicken broth. Here's the evaporated milk. All right.
Right now,
Evaporated milk. Cream of potato soup. That soup never looks very tasty. This is gonna be a lot of soup. We're gonna be eating this for like a week. Although that is the plan behind the crock pot, is we don't have to cook during the week. I'm a big fan of sour cream. Is it that fascinating?
Yeah, it's that fascinating.
All right, there's a half cup of sour cream.
Look, that's cheese. That's cheese.
It's sour cream. You want to taste it?
No thing.
All right.
I don't like to play sour.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like a big blob.
So we're supposed to set aside 2 tablespoons of bacon, and then the rest of the bacon goes in there. So I just have to cut that bacon up. All right. It's definitely not the crispest bacon in the world, but that's all right. Not a big deal. It tastes good anyway. Want a little piece of bacon before it goes in? Here.
Be careful, Mommy.
It's okay. It's not hot anymore. Bacon's a little on the chewy side. I thought it would crisp up more than this, but whatever. All right, there goes the bacon. This crock pot full of leeks, which I'm really curious how they're gonna ultimately cook down and taste. This isn't just gonna be like overwhelmingly oniony, but I have to admit I put a lot of weird combinations of stuff in here, and they all turn out pretty good once they're all cooked down and cooked together. So hopefully this will be the same. All right, I screwed up. You're supposed to cook it for 6 to 7 hours and then stir in the sour cream. And I already stirred in the sour cream. So yeah. All right, so there's no going back. We're just gonna cook it as is. Hopefully it won't like curdle or get gross. I don't know what happens when you cook sour cream for 7 hours when you're not supposed to, but hopefully the extra bacon will make up for it, maybe. See, I told you I always screw something up when I'm cooking. Well, we'll go 6:30. So we're only cooking the sour cream 6 hours and 30 minutes longer instead of 7 hours. Okay, so it has been 6.5 hours and the leek and potato soup is done. So let's see how it turned out with the, ooh, hot. All right, so let's see how it turned out with the sour cream cooked into it. All right, it looks a little funky right now, but let's, oh, it's so hot. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Well, it looks like a bunch of mush. We'll have to taste it. It's really hot, obviously. In the picture, it was like super smooth and creamy looking, like there was no dark stuff. So I'm curious if when you eat leeks, you're not supposed to eat the top parts, the dark parts. When we eat regular green onions, we eat the white part at the bottom and the darker part up at the top. And actually, I like the darker part even better. I think it has a better flavor. But in the picture of the soup, there was no dark stuff. It was all just this potatoy color. So maybe you're not supposed to eat this part of the leeks. I don't know. Like I said before, we've never bought or cooked or eaten leeks before, so I don't know. But anyway, this is super hot. But I'm gonna try to, ow! It's burning my fingers. Alright, let's see. I've got some bacon, some potato, and some dark leek here. Ready? It's not bad. Probably use a little salt and pepper. The bacon adds some good flavor. I'm glad I made extra bacon. Put extra bacon in here. I would say it's good. I wouldn't say it's fantastic. It's definitely not the best thing we've made in the crock pot. So I'm debating adding more sour cream because you're supposed to cook the soup without the sour cream and then add it after the fact. I could add more. The problem is if I add more, then I'm just like adding more sour cream to the recipe. So I don't know how it's going to affect the taste or how it's going to affect the texture. So the bites with the bacon are definitely a little bit better. I think we just dress this up with a little salt and pepper when we go to eat it, and it'll be fine. I probably would not make this again, only because it's not great. It's perfectly fine, it's edible. This will be a few meals for us. It actually tastes better than it looks. I'm looking at it now. It looks actually not very appetizing at all. But it doesn't taste that bad. But it also is not fantastic. So this is probably a one-time deal with this, but I think, like I said, with a little extra salt and pepper, it won't be so bad, and it'll be perfectly fine for a couple of meals. So that's it, leek and potato soup. Trial and error, as always, when it comes to cooking with me. So.